Yes, Sakshi, carry on, please.
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you. But I'm unable to see the book. Now I can see. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we start this feeling is creation. First of all, everybody, good evening and good evening, UK people, and what should I say? In fact, for India people also, I should say good evening only right now, because after completing the session, we'll say good night. Okay, so so today we'll be starting the next chapter, that is feeling is creation. But before that, I just want to share my sharing related to the one which we had already done, power and creation. So anybody else has to share any of their sharing related to this chapter, or maybe any sharing they might have done something like whatever has been told by the book, they are following, and they might have seen some changes, or they might have achieved something. So is there anybody who wants to share, or shall I proceed in my sharing, because I am eager to tell.
Please do, Sakshi.
Okay. So in this last chapter, there was a stanza which says that you should start playing games, and before concentrating on your bigger desires and all, at least you should start with any unusual thing, and you should just try and see that how this law of attraction works. So I thought, okay, what I should do. So I was just thinking, and then it clicked in my mind that I should, okay, attract this, what you call in Hindi. Actually, in India, there is a sweet which is called gulab jamun. Maybe you, like UK guys, might have heard about. So I just love that sweet. And actually, it is written clearly that it should be an unusual thing, like you should not be much attached to that thing, and then you should try. That would be better, like we have learned also actually in our sessions, whatever we have heard earlier. So it is being said that if you are thinking of an unusual thing, a small thing, so you should think something which you're not attached to. So I thought, okay, anyhow, I love this sweet, but then I thought, okay, I'll try what can be done. So I started, like day before yesterday only, I started visualizing it. Like I was just exactly whatever is written in the book, that okay, you need to feel it, you need to smell it, you need to taste it. So exactly, I was just visualizing, closing my eyes, and I was visualizing, and it was so tasty. While visualizing, I could taste it, I could smell it, I could like feel it, that okay, it is very soft, because obviously I'm eating it, so I could feel that. So I was just visualizing from day before yesterday, and yesterday I just tried searching pictures in the Google of gulab jamun, different. I was so enjoying going through those pictures and seeing. And then what happened, to my astonishment, in night, my husband, like, already he had asked me to order some food. So I had ordered already, and he came back, and then he asked, okay, you have ordered? So I told, yeah. So he told, okay, I want to add some more things. So I told, okay, fine. So he was just going through, and then he had added gulab jamun also. After ordering, he just told me, hey, I have added that gulab jamun also in the cart, and they'll be giving that also. So I was like, oh really? So he told, yes.
Wow.
So I was just
Wonderful,
laughing
wonderful,
out
Sakshi.
loud.
This is so amazing. Oh my God.
And then I told him that, see, I was just thinking 2 days back, and I was just showing him into Google also. That, see, I was searching today only. This in the history we can show na. So, so I was like, oh my God, crazy. I thought of writing it in the group yesterday, in fact, in the night only. But then I just controlled myself, and I thought, no, I'll share it. I'll share it tomorrow only. So I thought I should going to the next chapter. We should go with some pace, na. So so universe had given me some pace that I should carry forward that last chapter into the next with a powerful sharing of this. So I just
Wow.
loved attracting the gulab jamun.
Thank you for sharing, Sakshi.
Yes, love you.
Thank
Love
you,
you
Sakshi,
more.
for the wonderful sharing. Really. You know,
Thank you. But
Amazing.
we all get inspired by the sharings.
yeah,
I
yeah,
will
I
also
know.
I
And
will also now attract something.
Yeah,
Even
even
though
I.
yes,
I'm
yes,
thinking
yes,
of
and yes, it is a game, and like we really enjoy.
game,
And actually, na, yeah, thanks to you guys, because see this sharing with this energy and all, it is possible only because everybody of us understand this. So I
Hmm.
am that is what I am feeling so happy to share this, because if I share this with the people who are not following or so they'll be like, okay, it might be a coincidence or so, like that also they might think, but no, not at all. It is not a coincidence. It is law of attraction,
You know,
and
Sakshi,
it has been attracted.
coincidences are also not by chance.
Yeah,
They are
exactly.
actually the
Yes,
attraction
yes.
only.
True,
They are
true,
not by
right. That
chance.
right, right. Same those telepathies, like people say, okay, you got a call, you were thinking of that person and you got
Yeah,
a call. So these are all
exactly.
law of attraction. So
Exactly.
thank you to you all that I have an opportunity to share this and everybody can feel this. So thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thanks for sharing.
Thank you. So okay, so we'll start with the today's chapter, that is feeling and creations. And the first quote says, "Whenever your feeling is in conflict with your wish, feeling will be the victor." So it has been written by Neville Goddard, New Thought author. I'll repeat the quotation. Whenever your feeling is in conflict with your wish, feeling will be the victor. So this is so true that okay, they are saying here that see the power of feelings, that feeling is more, and you can say not more, feeling is strongest of all. So if you're feeling something but your wish is bit conflicting it, so whatever you are feeling, that will be the victor. So here they are just trying to explain that you need to check your feelings. Like for example, you have a wish of getting a house, but then you are giving a feeling of something negative, stating that how will it be, how you'll be able to get that house possession or something or the other. It will come in your mind every now and then. So then what will happen if the feeling is going as negative? So feeling will be the victor. Feeling will win, of course, and then you will not get to achieve your wish, your desire. So your feeling and the wish, it should go in parallel. It should be exactly same. So we need to check our feeling. We have decided our desire, that okay, this is our desire. Now you have started visualizing it also. So you need to check your feelings. You're happy already, getting like already feeling that okay, you already have it. So this is what the author wants to say here,
Can I
that
add
we
some?
need to, yeah.
Actually, in this sentence, what Ashwin ma'am told was that it's a conflict between your brain and your heart. So
Okay.
sometimes your wish comes from
Right.
your brain. Sometimes you wish because someone else has wished for it. So it's a wish which has come from your brain. But then the 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 winner here is the heart, which is telling
Right.
you the right thing,
Exactly,
the right
Samidha.
thing
I
for
agree to
you.
it because it happened with me. You know, that is called a borrowed desire,
Hmm.
Yeah.
right? We borrow somebody
Yes.
else's desire.
So we
and
need to
and and
check
everyone's
that
desire,
also.
everyone's
Hmm.
purpose is different in their life. So see,
Right.
people get wishes and desires from their heart because that wish or desire is required for them in their journey of life. Okay, something is destined for you. That's why that desire has come in their mind, in their heart. Heart will tell you what is your next step in life that you want to achieve so that you can reach the purpose of your life. Okay, these are the things which are destined. That's why you can imagine it, that's why you can feel it, that's why you make your goals. So always ask your heart, what do you want? Keep asking your heart, what do you want? Tell me, yaar. Just talk to your heart, and heart will tell you what is required for you to go to the next step, next phase of life, and it will tell you the exact thing. Sometimes it is all about the purpose of life, actually. Sometimes, even if small things in your life are part of your purpose, what why you are here on this planet Earth. Okay, so if someone is an engineer, there must be something which she needs to be an engineer, and that's why she is here. Okay, it's all destiny. Maybe you want, maybe your purpose in life is to educate people, that's why you are a teacher. Okay, so the purpose of life is always linked to your profession, to your desires, to your goals in your life. Okay, so and also materialistic things go with the same. When you are on the top of your profession, you achieve the money you want, then your purpose starts, because materialistic things are required for your purpose. Because see, you cannot think of society before you are already full. Okay, so
Hmm.
I actually I listened to this session today of ma'am of this chapter, and she was telling that, see, we already are fulfilled in life. We have the money, we have our job, we have a good family. Okay, that's why we are here to read these chapters so that we can understand. Okay, there are people who have lack of everything. They even lack health, they even lack food. So when they have lack of food, how can they think of power book? If you will tell them power book, they will shut you away from your life, because they will say, I don't have food to eat, and you're talking about power, you're talking about gratitude. Okay, so here, because we have basics in our life, we are the chosen ones. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay, so so you are blessed. Okay, so universe
Hmm.
is asking you to achieve more and more and more. So now you can read.
Hmm. Fields of feelings. I want you to understand what happens to you when you give love through your good feelings, because it is truly magnificent. Your feelings create a magnetic field that completely surrounds you. Every person is surrounded by a magnetic field, and so wherever you go, the magnetic field goes with you. So this you might have heard already, that everybody of us, every human being, we have our own aura. So they like the book is saying that they just want to understand that when you give love through your good feelings, because it is truly magnificent. So what happens when you give love through your good feelings? What will happen as soon as we'll start giving love? We'll become powerful. We'll gain that power, because we are applying that force of love in each and everything. So in that case, our aura, it will grow more and more stronger. Our magnetic field, which is around us, which is formed around us, will grow stronger and stronger. Every person is
Have you
surrounded by a
seen
magnetic,
people?
yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen people with glow on
Hmm.
their faces? They
Yes.
always have a glow. Look at Rhonda Byrne, okay? Even look at
Hmm.
Rhonda Byrne, you will see that light is coming out of her face. But so she's so charming, she's so glowing. How? Because she has developed an aura. Sometimes you meet people in your life with whom just being with them makes you feel positive. There are people where you go to their houses and you feel the vibe of
Hmm.
positivity. Every
Right,
person
right.
has that capability of developing that magnetic field around you. Every person, even you, every one of you has the ability. But what happens is that we create good feelings and then we also complain. And when we
Right.
complain, this aura shrinks.
Hmm.
And when we do good things, we write gratitude, we are in good feelings, we are positive, we are counting the blessings, our aura expands. And then again down, then again up, then again down. So what we have to do, we have to increase the force so that we can attract our desires. Okay? Yeah, I think it's clear now.
You may have seen ancient pictures depicting something similar where they show an aura or halo surrounding a person. Well, the aura surrounding each person is actually an electromagnetic field, and it's through the magnetism of your field that surrounds you that you attract everything in your life. What determines whether your field is positive or negative at any time is your feelings. So,
Yeah, have you
like,
seen those pictures?
hmm,
Yeah, with suppose you have an idol of Bhagwan Shri Ram, there must be a round circle around his head.
always,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, so that is the aura, that is the electromagnetic field, and there are many people. They were actually humans only, right? They were humans in the form of those people who have actually gained that aura in their past lives, and they got the birth and they were serving the society. They were they were born to, take people along with them to that level of, what do you call it, when you get the moksha. When you get the moksha, you don't want to take birth again. So these people have come on planet Earth for this purpose. So they already have that aura already. That, but they were human. They were not God. They were
Humans.
people only, humans only. We call them God because they did some good deed. They served the society. Because they what they did was, suppose they had so much of aura that if they want to heal someone, they will just say and things will happen
Right.
because they had such a strong magnetic field. They want to cure someone, they will
They'll
call
attract.
health, 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 and he will be cured. There are many stories of Sai Baba and many people curing people like that because they had that aura. They had so much connectivity, so much positivity. Even now, also there are many people like that. Many
Like for
gurus.
in this magic book for magic stone also it is said now, because
Yeah.
we are feeding only positive things to that
Yes.
stone, so ultimately it becomes like that it can cure people. So yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like that. It's the belief. It's the aura that they had, and they thought of something, and it happened. It's such a strong field that they thought of something, and that happened. Even now, also there are many such human beings on this planet who are serving the society, like the head of Art of Living, or there are many others in ISKCON and other. There are people who can transform lives just by attracting things because they have that aura in them. Okay, so this is what we have to practice a little bit of getting into.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. And then likewise you told that doing this practice, it like people have that feeling now. I suppose everybody has some or the other feeling, like okay, if we are sharing our good things with people, so people, it is like that we may get affected, and the whatever good is coming to us, it may get lost. So these all things, like if we are creating our magnetic field stronger, if we are thinking positive, we are using our force of love for each and everything, so the magnetic field which is surrounded around us will get stronger and stronger. So the any negativity which will try to penetrate, it will not be possible at all, because we are positive, we are thinking positive in each and everything, we are giving love for each and everything. So nothing negative will affect us. It will come, for sure it will come, but it will not at all affect us. So its
Yeah.
power will basically will loosen.
Yeah.
Smriti, Smriti.
Shruti, can you scroll down? Yeah. So this is the aura. If you develop this kind of aura, no black magic can touch you. Kind of black magic. There are people who believe that there are some negative forces in the world, and there are negative forces as equal as positive forces. Okay, but when we are positive, we get immune to those negative effects of people, or maybe what do you call? I mean, some people call it as a negative energy which comes to you. Maybe nazar in Hindi, you call it nazar lag jayegi and all that. So these are all things, but then when you have that aura, when you believe in the universe, then nothing can touch you.
Yeah, actually, this nazar and all these things, like these are all just superstitions, right? Once you
Hmm.
start believing, it happens with you. Once you stop believing in
Yeah,
these things, everything
Right.
is just
yeah,
faded
because
away.
they are there actually. It's not
Yeah,
that it's not there. There
yeah.
are people who are negative. Even they
Mm,
can, they can even take your aura from you. There are so
Hmm.
strong negative people, but
mhm.
you have to stay away from them when you are developing your aura. Okay, and a stage comes when you have so much of aura that you can even make them positive. But that stage is very, very, very far. For us, we are developing our aura, and when we are developing our aura, we have to stay away from very negative people in our life. Okay, so kind of people who are trying to put any black magic or something, but then when we are positive, when we are counting our blessings, when we are grateful, we have some power within us which can protect us from any negative vibrations or energy. Don't get scared, okay, all of you. When you are reading the book, you are already blessed. So be positive.
Every single time you give love through your feelings, words, or actions, you add more love to the field around you. The more love you give, the greater and more powerful is your magnetic field. Whatever is in your magnetic field is attracting to itself. And so, the more love in your field, the more power you have to attract the things you love. You can get to a point where the magnetic power in your field is so positive and strong that you can have a flash of imagining and feeling something good, and within no time it has appeared in your life. That is the incredible power you have, and that is the phenomenal power of the force of love. As Samita was saying, that as soon as we start thinking positive, and we are always in this positive zone only, for each and everything we are giving that force of love, and we are optimistic for everything. So then what happens? The aura around us gets stronger and stronger, and then uh, the situation, or the like you can say, the time comes when whatever you're thinking, because of course you'll be thinking something good only, and you will get to see in your very eyes, in front of your very eyes, so soon. Like you thought, okay, you want this, and you will get that. Why? Because you are always, you're maintaining in that particular aura always. So you will get whatever you want. But all these things comes with the force of love.
How you
Anything?
have to how you have to increase that aura? Just do what you love to do. Do what you love to do, or start loving what you're doing. Whatever you are doing, just give love to it. You're cooking, you're loving. You are cleaning your house, you are doing it with love. You are doing your office work, you are doing it with love. You're driving, doing it with love. You're cycling, you're doing it with love. You're talking to your parents, do it with love. You're talking to your family, friends, you're doing this session, do it with full of love. When you have love in your heart, you feel so blessed, you feel bliss in yourself, and then you increase your aura. Okay, you can listen to songs if you like to. You have made a list of things, right? What you love to do it. At least do it for half an hour in a day, maybe. Do some painting, do some dancing, do whatever. I mean, I don't know what you like to do, what you love to do, but just take half an hour for yourself. Just half an hour for yourself, and then you will see how you will attract more and more time for you to do your things that you love to do. Okay, keep yourself always on the 51% tipping point, 51% positive. See, at the end of the day, how was your day today? Were you positive or negative the whole day? And when you sleep, you have to make sure your 8 hours should not go waste. Your 8 hours should be positive. Okay.
Every single, sorry, through your ability to think and feel, you have dominion over all creation. So they are saying that through your ability to think and feel, to be in that, to use that force of love for everything, to be always positive, to be happy always in the higher feeling zone, you obviously you become a dominant then, and then all the creation starts. Whatever you want will get created and it will be in front of you. So it is your ability to think, to feel, so as you become the dominant of creation. This has been written by Neville Goddard, New Thought author. I want to share a very simple situation that happened in my life that demonstrates how fast love can work. I love flowers, and so I do my best to have fresh flowers each week because they make me feel happy. Usually, I buy flowers from the farmer's market, but on this particular week, it was raining and there was no farmer's market and no flowers. My response to there being no flowers was that it was a really good thing because it would make me appreciate and love flowers even more. Instead of feeling disappointment, I choose to feel love. And so I filled my magnetic field with the love of flowers. So here, see how the author has she has told a simple situation that how for a particular event or a situation, how you can be positive in that particular situation, as always. Like in this similar way, we what we do, like in India, we have helpers, maids, and all for everything. So whenever they don't come, so then we just thank God and say, okay, today is the day to appreciate them more and more. How much we can, we should appreciate more and more, because that will be the day na, when you will realize that, oh my God, they are helping us so much. Anyhow, they come, so we are, of course, we are very much grateful. But that situation leads you to appreciate those helpers. So in a similar way, here the author is telling that she loved so much, she has that love for those fresh flowers, but she couldn't get those flowers, but see how she appreciated more and more love for those flowers. So ultimately what she did, because she was happy in that situation also, she didn't had flowers, but she didn't give lack of love na, she was appreciating and she was giving more and more love to those flowers. So instead of feeling disappointed, she was happy. She chose to feel love. And so she filled her magnetic field with love of flowers. So shall we continue, or because here this can you scroll down, Smriti? Let's see how.
I think we should
Okay,
stop
we'll
it.
okay.
Mhm.
Because but this example is getting completed in the next
Oh,
para, I
okay,
suppose.
okay. Just complete the
So
example.
this,
Just read this
right.
page. Samit, Sakshi, read this page. After that, you can start with
Okay,
gratitude.
okay. Because it's
Yeah.
already 22, 3. So okay.
Yeah, I can.
Within two, huh, within 2 hours, I received a delivery of an enormous vase of flowers. So see, you can see that she was giving love. She was appreciating. She was giving more love to the flowers. So ultimately, what happened? Within 2 hours, she got a delivery of enormous vase of flowers from across the other side of the world. My sister had sent me the most beautiful flowers you have ever seen, thanking me for something I had done for her. When you can give love, no matter what the circumstance must change because you are giving love for that situation. So it will change. She's saying the circumstance must change. So it will change because you are grateful for that situation also. You're happy. So see, she got those flowers within 2 hours. Now you can appreciate why it is so important to choose love, because every time you give love, you increase and multiply the love in the magnetic field around you. So you're adding love to your magnetic field whenever you are choosing love rather than choosing lack of love. The more love you give in your day-to-day life, the greater the magnetic power of love you have in the field around you, and everything you want will fall at your feet because you will become a magnet. Now you will be becoming a magnet of love, so you'll be attracting all the good things in life. Whatever you want, you'll start getting attracting easily, more easily, because you are using that force of love. So the more love you give in your day-to-day life, the greater the magnetic power of love you have in the field around you, and everything you want will fall at your feet. So that is definite, what the author is saying here. And maybe the people may already might have known by now, as you all have read magic book, as you are reading power book, and you are using this power more and more. That is what we understand. This is the magic of what your life will be when you are giving love. My life did not used to be as magical as it is now. My life used to be full of struggle and difficulties, but I discovered something fantastic about life. And what I discovered is everything I'm sharing with you in this book. Nothing is too big for the force of love. There is no distance too great, no obstacle it cannot overcome. Time cannot stand in its way. You can change anything in your life by harnessing the greatest power in the universe. And all you have to do is give love. So she has it looks like she has stamped it that nothing is impossible, nothing will come in the way of that love. If you are in that feeling, that is the highest feeling. If you highest feeling is of course gratitude, but gratitude is what you're loving now, you're loving each and everything. So nothing is too big for the force of love. There is no distance, so distance will also not matter. There will be there will be no such obstacle which cannot be overcome. There will be no such time which cannot be like come in that way, that okay, time will tell. No, it's all how you give love for that particular thing. So you can change anything in your life by harnessing the greatest power in the universe. And what is that power? It is love, power of love. So, Samita, do you want to add in here, or Smriti, do you want to add in here something?
See, I just want to say it happens with in our
Yes.
day-to-day examples. Once we are like
Yes.
committed, I want to purchase this thing, right? And we
Hmm.
make we create an image in our brain, like I want this type of dress or this type of that thing, and it happens. We generally find it out, huh? And
Yeah.
whatever we want to eat, we go and have it. Why? Because this is just because our love for that thing, na?
Hmm.
The love
Yes,
for our that
definitely.
dress or for that. These are just like you attracted gulab jamuns today, right? So that was your
Yes.
love for it. And
Right.
once we start, and it happens, it's everyone's task for today. You just recall your memories. You just go back to the memory lane and just think what all things
Yes,
you
of
have
course.
attracted in your life. I
Of
can tell
course.
you 90 means we have already created
Hmm.
100% of our life. So, but you just think
Right.
and feel it today that what all you have
Yes, true.
attracted. That's
That
all.
is so true.
I think
Yeah.
it's a good idea. I think whatever is there in our life, we have attracted. Whatever it is. I
Yeah.
mean, it could be we have imagined, we have felt, and that's why we got it.
Yeah, I think we should do gratitude. It's just 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Smriti will pray for gratitude. Okay.
Okay. Everyone, please. I just want you all to put on your videos. I'm stop sharing. Yes, then only I'd love to pay gratitude. That looks wonderful. Hi Deepti, you look beautiful. You can put on your videos. Huh?
Hi.
Okay, let's join our hands, everyone. Thank you, Nisha, for putting on your video. Okay. Thank you, universe, for everything we have. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for the abundance of food, for the abundance of everything in our life, the abundance of love in our life. Thank you, universe. Thank you so much for my wonderful body. Thank you so much. It works for me from morning till evening. My body is just amazing. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for my eyes, my beautiful eyes that can see the beautiful world. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for my nose that can breathe this wonderful and magical air because of which I'm alive. Thank you to the 5 senses I have. Thank you, God, for the 5 elements of this universe. Thank you so much, God. Thank you for my family and friends, my wonderful relations. Thank you, God, for my loving and caring family. Thank you, God, for the wonderful and delicious food I ate today and I have eaten in my life. Thank you for all the money I have been given in my life in any form. Maybe it is in the form of gifts, in the form of food, or any discounts. Thank you, God. The gift of health is keeping me alive. I am really lucky. Thank you, God. I am blessed. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this session. Thank you, Sakshi, for cooperating with me. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Smriti. Thank you, Sakshi.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, got a haircut.
No, I've just tied it back.
Okay.
It's waiting to get washed.
Oh.